Welcome, new recruits, to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here. Did you know the commercial security drone market is expected to grow by hundreds of percent this decade? It's literally taking off. Today, I'm stepping into the boots of a veteran security director to take you through a masterclass on exactly how unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, have completely revolutionized the modern security industry. We are leaving the ground behind, folks, and we're looking at how the sky has become our ultimate high ground for observation, intelligence gathering, and most importantly, risk reduction.
Okay, let's dive into this because the quote we're starting with is absolutely crucial. It's the foundation of everything we're going to cover today. While the sky is our new high ground and the technology we're about to explore is mind-blowingly advanced, drones do not replace your instincts. No way. Your human discipline, your ethics, and your judgment, that is what ultimately dictates the success of any mission. The drone, well, it's simply an extension of your own capabilities as a professional.
So, here is our 6-part syllabus for today's Academy training module. We're going to cover the aerial advantage, patrol procedures, real-world emergencies, airspace laws and privacy, cybersecurity and encryption, and finally, AI and the future.
Module 1, the aerial security advantage.
You know, for decades, we relied entirely on ground patrols. We just had to hope our flashlights caught what was out there. Now, what's really interesting about this is how specific technical setups instantly cure our traditional blind spots. Take thermal imaging, for example. With thermal, a suspect can no longer use the pitch-black cover of an industrial rail yard to hide. It's a real game changer. Live video gives ground commanders instant situational awareness, while motion detection systems automatically flag perimeter breaches before a human operator even blinks. We're drastically reducing the physical risks to our human personnel while massively increasing our intelligence. Deploying these advanced tools across various operations allows us to maintain absolute control in high-risk environments. Whether you're conducting a massive border patrol, managing a chaotic music festival, or supporting disaster rescue ops, these aerial sentinels project real authority. And trust me on this, sending a drone over a hazardous chemical spill instead of a human officer, that changes the whole shebang entirely. You gather the critical data you need without unnecessarily putting physical officers in immediate danger.
Module 2, step-by-step patrol procedures. Right, so this is your exact sequential workflow, because let's face it, having a high-tech drone is totally useless if you don't know how to deploy it correctly. Step 1, pre-flight inspection and weather assessment. If you skip a weather check, you're risking a total loss of the drone. Step 2 is mission planning and establishing a closed-loop communication channel with your rapid response ground teams. Step 3, launch and systematic area scanning. Step 4 involves threat identification and immediately reporting any suspicious activities. And finally, Step 5, safe landing and post-flight documentation. Let me be crystal clear here. Failing to document a flight violates our standard operating procedures. This is exactly what separates a seasoned professional from an amateur.
Module 3, navigating real-world emergencies.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how this all comes together during a high-stakes crisis. Let's walk through a flawless 2 a.m. night vision response at a chemical plant. 0 minutes, unalarmed triggers, boom. By minute 1, your drone is airborne. Minute 3, the operator locks on to an intruder's heat signature using thermal imaging in the pitch black. Minute 4, exact GPS coordinates are beamed directly to the ground team. And by minute 6, we have apprehension. Spotting an intruder in a complex facility relies entirely on mastering this highly coordinated workflow. This rapid timeline is what actually saves lives out there.
Module 4, airspace laws and privacy.
Now we have to talk about boundaries. These are legally protected zones where unauthorized flights are strictly 100% prohibited. As a professional, knowing exactly where you can and cannot fly is just as critical as operating the camera itself. Listen, an operator who doesn't understand the law is a liability to the entire security operation. Violating restricted airspace doesn't just get you fired. It triggers massive federal fines and directly endangers public safety. You've got to maintain situational awareness and respect these boundaries.
Furthermore, we must always contrast ethical threat monitoring with reckless misuse. You literally have a powerful surveillance tool at your fingertips, which means respecting civilian privacy laws is a fundamental duty of your badge. Ethical use means deploying the drones solely for authorized security purposes, not invading residential privacy or operating recklessly. We operate strictly by the book, folks, no exceptions.
Module 5, drone cybersecurity and encryption. Let's talk about the invisible threats on the modern battlefield. These are the severe vulnerabilities you face up in the air. Did you know a skilled hacker with a cheap radio transmitter can hijack an unencrypted drone from a mile away? Yeah, for real. We're talking about signal interference, active hacking risks from malicious actors, and unauthorized system access. If you aren't actively protecting your data and communication lines, they can literally steal your live surveillance feed or even take physical control of your drone. So the crucial point is that you must treat digital data protection with the exact same gravity as a physical perimeter breach. An unencrypted drone is a compromised drone. That means deploying mandatory AES 256 data encryption, securing your comms, maintaining anti-jamming awareness, and making absolutely sure your firmware is consistently updated. These defensive protocols, they are your impenetrable shields against the invisible cyber threats targeting our airspace.
Module 6. AI and the autonomous future.
Let's move to and see how this builds into the future arsenal you're going to encounter out in the field. The landscape is changing so rapidly. We're already seeing autonomous patrol drones that fly pre-programmed perimeter routes without any manual piloting whatsoever. It's wild. Add an AI-powered facial recognition, smart city integration, and drone swarms, and our capabilities absolutely skyrocket. But remember, with this massive autonomous power comes a whole new wave of ethical debates, particularly regarding privacy and identity tracking. Which brings us right back to where we started today. I want to conclude the core of this lesson by summarizing one vital truth. Despite all these incredible autonomous AI-powered tools, the ultimate asset in this entire operation is you. Your professionalism, your ethical training, your commitment to continuous learning, and your responsible use of this technology, those remain our most critical security assets. I want to end this explainer training module by leaving you all with this provocative thought. As these sentinels in the sky become increasingly intelligent and autonomous, where exactly do we draw the line between artificial security and human ethical judgment? Really think on that, because you are the irreplaceable human element navigating this automated future. Thank you for joining me today. Stay sharp out there, and I'll see you in the next session.